Chad Dehne.
Good evening, folks. Chad Dehne here, concerned Reno resident. You know when I break out the football folder that it's some serious stuff going on here. Just 3 short months ago, folks, I received nearly 25,000 votes to be the mayor of this community against Bob Cashell. I was the sole person running against him, and now with what's going on, now I see why nobody else really wanted to get involved in this. My wife asked me to try and be nice when I came down here and not be so mean, and I'm going to try. I'm very passionate about our city. I'm very passionate about our country and about mankind in general. I heard a man over here earlier talking about how going into a fire operation, especially into a building, is very much like a military operation, and that's very true. I served in the United States Marine Corps, and as a platoon leader, I was always very confident every time I went into any situation when I had all of my trained resources with me to go in there that we were going to do an outstanding job and take care of everything. I guarantee you our police department and our fire department do not like the idea of going into dangerous situations daily at a percentage of what they should be. You're putting them all in danger, and you're putting the community in danger. I know that you realize this. When I ran for mayor, ladies and gentlemen, you may not know this because the news media refused to talk to me. I told the mayor and Fox 11, the one that did talk to me, that I was going to take a 25% pay cut when I got that job because we need it. And this nation was based on sacrifices by our forefathers. They understood sacrifice. Sacrifices to give up something important or enjoyable for a good reason. This sounds like a pretty good reason. We have many staff members of our city that make 6-figure salaries. We even have police and firefighters making 6-figure salaries. I would suggest that all of them take a 25% pay cut. I'm sorry, folks, we cannot all be millionaires, all right? It can't happen. When the train trench was shoved down our throat a few years back, we were told the main reason was so that the emergency response vehicles could get across there easy. Now we're cutting back the emergency response vehicles. This is ridiculous. And by the way, folks, that passed on a 4-3 vote when it did. The people should have been allowed to vote on that, and that is a big reason for the budget being the way that it is now. $2 million spent on the old city hall before we moved over here for whatever reasons. The millions we spent on this building when we just had a refurbished city hall sitting over there. The millions to gut city hall over there after we moved here so that we could set up a children's museum. Beautiful thing. Guess what? There's empty buildings all around this community that could have been used for that. $1 million a year that we still owe to the Aces ballpark. For how many more years, I don't know. The way I see it, 2 choices. Everybody make a sacrifice, and you guys can set the foundation for being a great community that gathered together and said, wow, Reno really cares about everybody, especially the elected officials, the city workers, the emergency, the fire, and the police. So thank you for hearing me. Have a good night.